Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.
Welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Wednesday, January the 8th.
It's live. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, man.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's all right. I like to see you too. I mean to tell you this. You've switched around the opening, so now I'm used to that abundant hope one being at the end.
I know.
So a couple of days this week, I was caught off guard, thinking that it wasn't ready yet. So
I was trying to catch you off guard. Very
professional around here, aren't we? So there you go. So all right, folks. Well, welcome into Madison County. He just goes away. Go away, Randy. It's a Wednesday night here in Madison County, and I apologize right up front. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm a little bit hoarse, so we'll try to make it through this without sounding too horrible. But
sneeze into your sleeve, please.
I got just all this gunk in here and everything. It's all right.
Probably allergies.
I'll make it through. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. But Wednesday nights usually the slowest sports night, and I really don't have anything to tell you about tonight except for what you're seeing on the screen there. There was a swim meet over at Eastern Kentucky University. Model playing host to Dunbar in just a little dual meet, and it was Dunbar picking up the combined team score was 217 to 77 over Model. In the girls competition, it was 114-26 in favor of Dunbar, and in the boys team competition, it was 103 to 51 in favor of Dunbar. One winner of an individual event for Model, it was Colin Jackson in the backstroke right there. You saw him just a second ago. Colin was also second in the 50 free. Colin Lair was second in the 200 free and the 500 free. Carson Neal, 200 in the 100, second in the 100 breast, third in the 200 IM. Going down the list here too, Caden Collier, third in the 100 free, fifth in the 100 breast. On the girls' side, you had Ava Lepp finishing fourth in the 200 free and the 100 backstroke. You had Darby Nelson finishing third in both the 200 IM and the 100 fly. You had Bella Nasrallah third in the 100 breast and fourth in the 50 free. And Addison Neal was fourth in the 100 breast. And also on the boys' side, Hugo Marte fifth in the 50 free and fifth in the 100 free. But it was just a little dual meet between those two teams. Tonight, those usually end up we blow through one of those in like an hour. It's no time at all. But in the relay events on the girls' side, Model was second in the 200 free, third in the 400 free, and third in the 200 medley relay. On the boys' side, Model was second in the 200 medley and the 200 free as well. Model's swim team's back in action next week. It's supposed to be Wednesday over there on senior night at Alumni Coliseum, but with the All-A being over there next week, I think they're going to may try to move that around. They may move it up to Tuesday, but we'll keep you updated on that. And speaking of moving things around, I thought we had two swim meets tonight. Madison Central had their senior night on the schedule for January the 18th, but they have moved that back to tomorrow night. So 5:30, Telford YMCA tomorrow night. It'll be Madison Central's senior night swimming. They're taking on Madison Central. We'll try to drop by there and get all those senior night pictures for you. And then we'll head off to another busy night of basketball and such all over the county. But we'll start off there tomorrow. So only had the one swim meet, but we do have some other stuff to tell you about. You may have seen on social media and everywhere. There's a lot of buzz that KHSAA came out with their revised football district alignment for the 23 and 24 seasons. They only went 2 years this time instead of 4 years. This is all based on the current enrollment data from each school provided by the Kentucky Department of Education. They will likely realign again in 2025, and all 3 of our Madison County schools were affected by this. And quite honestly, on paper, bad news for one school, good news for 2 other schools, but we'll take you through it class by class. 6A, Madison Central stays in the same district, but Oldham County drops out of that district, and Frederick Douglass, the defending last year's 2022 Class 5A state champion, moves into that district. So it'll be Madison Central, Bryant Station, George Rogers Clark, and Frederick Douglass in that region or that district next year. And of course, Frederick Douglass went 15-0 last season, and beat Bowling Green in the championship game to claim its first ever state title. But they come from 5A to 6A, and that will definitely make that district a lot tougher for Madison Central. In Class 5A, Madison Southern remains in District 7, but that district went from 5 teams to only 4, and that district will be Madison Southern, West Jessamine, East Jessamine, and Montgomery County. Woodford and Collins moved out of District 5 moved to District 5, while Montgomery County moved from District 6 to District 7. And in Class A, Berea moves from District 3 to District 5, but is still paired with 2 of the same teams in Eminence and Frankfort. The 4th team in that district will be Sayre, which had previously been in District 7. This is all very confusing, isn't it? I'll tell you. Basically, what you need to know is for the next 2 years, Madison Central's in a district with George Rogers Clark, Bryant Station, and Frederick Douglass. Madison Southern's in a district with East Jessamine, West Jessamine, and Montgomery County. And Berea Community is in a district with Sayre, Frankfort, and Eminence. So that's the new realignment. They'll do this again in 2 years. Honestly, geographically, these all seem to make a lot better sense than some of the alignments they've had in the past. I've often joked in the past that in the KHSAA realigns, they just throw darts at a dartboard, and how Madison Central ends up in the same district with Oldham County, or Berea ends up in the same district with Kentucky Country Day, which is in Louisville, makes completely no sense whatsoever. So these, on paper at least, look like they're better geographically for everyone involved. So moving forward, that's where they go from there. And of course, in 2 years, we'll do it all again, and who knows what it'll look like. I've been here 20 years, and we've seen all kinds of different configurations. I've seen Madison Central in the same district with Johnson Central, which is in Pikeville, and I've seen Berea Community in the same district with Raceland, which is in Ashland. And so it's kind of all over the map, and it will certainly change again in 2 years, but that's what you'll get for the 2023-2024 season. So looking ahead to tomorrow night, we got EKU men's and women's basketball. The men are on the road. They have won 4 straight. They're 12-7 overall, 5-1 in the ASUN, tied as a 4-way tie atop the men's standings in the ASUN. Liberty, Kennesaw State, EKU, and Stetson all sitting there at 5-1 records. The Colonels have enjoyed some home cooking this year. 9-1 at Alumni Coliseum, 4-0 in ASUN games there. But the road's been a little bit different. They are 2-5 on the road, 1-1 in the ASUN, and they have 2 big road games coming up this week. Tomorrow against Lipscomb in Nashville, and then on Saturday a trip to old rival Austin Peay down in Clarksville, Tennessee. And that game's at 4:00. Both games on ESPN+. EKU's won 7 of its last 8 games, including sweeping a 3-game homestand last week against some of the better teams in the league, Liberty, Florida Gulf Coast, and Stetson. And of course, we told you earlier this week, Michael Moreno was named the ASUN Player of the Week, and Isaiah Kozart was named the ASUN Newcomer of the Week. But 2 years in this league on the road, EKU has 1 road win in 2 years. So, but they're riding a good hot streak now, and hopefully that will change. But like I said, Lipscomb tomorrow, and then Austin Peay on Saturday. EKU women's team has also enjoyed some home cooking as well. They have won 8 straight games at home. They have not lost at home since November the 7th, and they'll be home this weekend for 2 big games as well. They have Jacksonville University tomorrow, and then North Florida on Saturday. The game tomorrow is at 7:00. It's Crowd the Coliseum night, all kinds of promotions and stuff going on. I think you can get tickets for just $3. But EKU is 3-0 at home against ASUN opponents, and 0-2 on the road against ASUN opponents. So 10-8 overall, 3-2 in the league. The Colonels are among the leaders in the ASUN in more than 15 statistical categories and lead the league in assists per game, free throw percentage, made free throws, scoring offense, and turnovers forced per game. Antoinette Walker already has 10 doubles on the season and is among the national leaders in field goal percentage, made field goals, made free throws, points per game, a whole big long list from there. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Jacksonville University, not Jacksonville State, Jacksonville University at Alumni Coliseum for the EKU women. Other stuff for tomorrow night across the county, 2 high school girls games. We've got Berea Community at Bourbon County and Garrett County at Madison Southern. And before that game, Madison Southern is going to honor Samantha Cornelison, who graduated a couple years ago. She's one of the all-time leading scorers in school history. They'll be honoring her before that game. And we'll be there to check that out and get all the stuff for you. And then we have 1 boys game, Lee County at Model. So that's what we got moving forward for tomorrow. So you like these early ones again, don't you, Randy? It's not even 9 o'clock yet.
Yeah. You know what? We need to let's see who's watching. We got a bunch of viewers tonight. Hey, look at this.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Of course, our buddy Ricky Elkins, he's watching. Shirley Todd is watching. Jackie Bowling is watching. Mm-hmm. Daniel Webb is watching. Bridget McCorder is watching. Chloe Risen is watching. Yep. And someone named Omid Amjad is watching. I don't know where he comes from, but
we appreciate it. I think we get more viewers when we come on earlier. I think we got more. Everybody goes to bed when we do this too late. So, but you know what? We try to do this every night to get you what happened today. I know.
Yes.
There's another organization that comes on at like 5 o'clock the next afternoon and tells you what I already told you the night before.
What?
But that's kind of, we already told you that, like 15 hours ago. So
because
it's kind of old news at that point. So. That's right. Dirty shoes. I was getting my shoes dirty over there at the thing tonight. So.
It's sort of like what I say we, but it's not we. It's kind of more like you or the.
It takes a village, man. It takes a village. It's all.
We have a village of 2.
Yep, that's true. Well, won't keep people any longer, but it is Wednesday. I'm not a big fan of buying reissued vinyl. I like to get original vinyl. But that being said, one of my favorite albums, and I've never been able to find an actual original copy of this, but I was up in Lexington on Monday, stopped in at CD Central.
Yeah.
Queen, Night at the Opera.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Yes.
Hey, yep. Reggie Camp's watching too. Hey, Reggie.
Reggie Camp. All right, well, I appreciate everybody watching. So, of course, everybody knows it's one of the greatest albums ever. It's just cool. Amazing. But good reproduction. This wasn't one of these. A lot of these reproductions are different colors and whatever. This one seems very much to be very true to the original. So cool. I do hope to find an original copy at some point. But I have almost every other Queen album from the 70s. I never have been able to find this one. So, but as I usually do, I'm not going to play Bohemian Rhapsody or something like that, right? I never play the hit, right? I never do that.
You always pick a special one.
Well, yeah, it's true. Well, there's a song on this album called "Good Company."
Okay.
And it's an amazing song because, for lots of reasons, but Brian May does the lead vocals on this. And let me just roll over here and put it down.
He's going to the old record player, folks.
Yes, that's right over there. Brian May does all the vocals, and he's also playing a ukulele in this.
Oh, really?
Which is awesome because if you look at the liner notes, it says right up here that it's a genuine Hawaiian ukulele made in Japan.
Hawaiian ukulele made in Japan.
The song is a little jazz band breakdown, and Brian May is playing all of that on an electric guitar. It's amazing.
Wow.
So here I am. I need a music show, don't I? I really do.
I'm working on it, man. Give me time. I'm only one man.
That's good advice. We should all keep good company. So I appreciate everybody for watching tonight. Appreciate the folks at Model for having us out for the swim meet. They're always good to get us involved and everything. So appreciate everything. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Send in your request. Send in your request to Nathan, and he will play it.
I have it. I'll play it.
That's right.
Definitely. Take care, everybody. Keep good company.
Keep good company.
Forevermore will be good company.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.